Good evening and thank you for joining us. This is 5 Star Brand TV and it is exactly 7 p.m. Tonight, we turn our attention to a very critical issues affecting the millions of lives worldwide. The ongoing environmental crisis caused by careless dumping of waste along the roads as well as our rivers. As rivers continue to bear the brunt of reckless human activities, the ecosystem suffers, and so do the communities that depend on such resources. We have covered a story on that, and our reporter Naomi Nafula Juma has more to say.
Thank you, Omoro Victor. I'm here along Kisii-Kilgoris Highway, one of the busiest roads in Kisii County. At this place, you can see the consequences of careless waste disposal that include plastic bottles, bags, and other forms of trash are scattered all over. Despite having environmental conservation measures in Kenya and the globe at large, many counties in Kenya are trying to cope up with waste management in their respective counties, whereby they have proper wastage dumping sites and also measures that manage waste, especially in urban centers. But the situation is alarming at Kisii County, majorly at Mwembe Junction along the Kisii-Kilgoris Highway, where the residents have turned the highway to be their dumping site, despite the posts which have been erected on the highway saying no dumping of waste here. The waste majorly are from the residential buildings around this place, which lacks proper waste disposal strategies. As a result, they resolved to placing the waste along the roads to be picked by the Kisii County Waste Management Unit, who in one way or another fails to collect them as expected. Mary, a businesswoman whose business is immediately beside the dumped garbage, said that the disposal has negatively affected her and her business and her business. The place smells bad and it is unbearable, not only to her but also her customers. Mary says that the Kisii County Waste Management Unit workers are not paid on time and so are not motivated to carry out their duty as expected. This waste disposal is not only at this place, but it also spreads to some other parts along this highway. It has also involved people volunteering to collect the waste for themselves to clean up the areas around their businesses, as they wait for the county government to clearly clean it up. Approximately 500 meters from Kisii-Kilgoris Road from Mwembe Junction is the Mwembe River, whose waters seem clean, but on a keen look, it has all sorts of waste. This pollution poses a significant threat to both biodiversity and human health. Fish and other aquatic species often mistake plastics and toxic chemicals for food, causing poisoning and challenges in reproduction. This problem is complex, with contributions from various sources such as household discarding plastic improperly and urban runoff carrying toxic chemicals and disposing them into the river. Preventing river pollution requires a collaborative approach. Strict regulations, robust waste management systems, and community engagement. There is need to educate people on the importance of proper waste disposal and implement policies that hold polluters accountable. Leaders and residents here are increasingly concerned about the growing waste problem. Plastic bags and other household waste accumulate daily, often washing into the river during rains, impacting both environment and the locals.
Reporting from Kisii County, I'm Ina Nafula Naomi.
Thank you, Naomi Nafula Juma, for that wonderful story. And a call to action for all of us. Our rivers and the ecosystem depend on the action we do today for us to survive in the near future. Stay tuned in. We'll be right back after the break.